With the new year, there are some new or updated laws in New York State, and likely the biggest one involves many of your paychecks. Join your side's Ron Plants focuses now on some of those changes for us. Happy New Year, Ron.
Happy New Year, David. The major change from Albany for 2024 seems to be the minimum wage increase, which is actually part of a nationwide trend. As NBC News reported recently, the minimum wage has gone up in about half of the states, some with the new year and some later in 2024. Some idea of minimum wage extremes in California there, fast food workers seeing a boost up to $20 and more in coming years, causing some Pizza Hut franchises to lay off delivery drivers there. But then down in Pennsylvania, they're still following the federal standard of $7.25 an hour. Efforts to increase bottled up in the Harrisburg legislature. Now here in New York State, Albany agreed previously to boost the minimum wage to $15 an hour for Western New York and most of the state. Down in New York City and Long Island, it's going up to $16 an hour. And Governor Hochul has said there are more changes to come in the minimum wage with an economic equation.
Starting in 2027, the minimum wage will increase annually according to the Consumer Price Index. In other words, if costs go up, so will your wages.
Quick state law changes according to WNBC in New York City. State Medicaid will now cover doulas as birth experts with a new directory listing them. Also greater eligibility on compensation for crime victims and survivors with more time to file such a claim and no longer any need for law enforcement documentation to back it up. Then for freelance workers, more protections if they aren't paid properly, with a right to have a written contract, and they can either file a lawsuit or ask the state attorney general's office to get involved for non-payment. Now, one additional element for this new year with more impact in years to come, the state now requiring school districts to set aside a calendar day off for the Lunar New Year. Not an issue this year as it hits on Saturday, February 10th, but in future years there will be an impact. On your side, Ron Plants, Channel 2 News.